Hi everyone! So in today's video I'm doing something super feminine and girly, and I'm excited because it's a natural look and there are no fake eyelashes. So to start off, I'm using my Benefit POREFESSIONAL over my pores and the Napoleon Brightening Primer. I'm pressing that over my entire face. And this foundation is the hottest shit on the street right now. This is the Too Faced Born This Way liquid foundation. It's oil free, it glides so amazingly, it's a medium to full coverage. So it's not a full coverage, don't get it twisted. It is definitely a medium to full coverage. I love it because it looks a little more natural than a full coverage foundation. It stays all day and it makes your skin look like it was born this way, sister. And now I'm going in with IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eyes, and I'm putting a really small amount of this under my eyes where the bags and the darkness occurs. This is the thickest concealer you've ever met in your life and you don't need much of it at all. But to highlight my entire face, I'm going to use the Prep and Prime in Light Boost. I haven't used this bad boy in so long, so I actually was like, I fell in love with it again and thought I need to start using this on myself and all of my clients because it is pretty bomb. So I'm just popping it on the highest points of my face and blending it out with my damp beauty blender. Now I'm going in with the Mercier translucent powder and I'm using a blush brush to pack this under my eyes. I'm not baking, but I am putting extra product on that I will swipe off later. And then I'm going in and setting the rest of my face with the Napoleon Camera Finish. This is the best powder I've ever used. I really like it because it stops your face from flashing back white in photos and it keeps everything on and adds that little bit more coverage. To warm up my face and start creating a slight shadow on my cheeks, I'm using the Napoleon Matte Bronze. This is one of my hero products. I am obsessed with this bronzer. It's the most perfect color and I always use it over my cheeks to start my contour, over my temples, my forehead, and then I always take it into the crease of my eye as my transition shade. And I mean like always as in like every single day, all day, every day. So this step is not a must, but sometimes I like to take a darker bronzer and a smaller brush and create a stronger contour, not going outside of where I put the matte bronze, but just kind of enhancing the center of it. It's just going to make it look really blended and strong, if that makes sense. And now I'm taking my blush brush and dusting away the remaining translucent powder. Moving on to the brows, I'm using the Chocoholic brow pencil to get them sharp and define and create that really strong, ooh, I've got a special guest. Get them nice and strong and get my shape happening, and then I'm filling them in with my brow powder by Essence. Taking this really beautiful soft color called Wrapped Up, I'm packing this heavily on the mobile lid. This is going to be one of the statement colors and matches my top, and it's what makes this look so feminine. And now I'm contouring the socket of my eye with the same bronzer that I used to contour and sculpt my cheeks. And to enhance the outside corners of my eyes, I'm using this dark grape kind of color and I'm packing that onto the outside corner of my eyes. This is what's going to give my eyes the drama and it kind of amps it up to a bit of a nighttime look. And now I'm going back into that same bronzer again and I'm picking it up and using it to blend out the edges of the grape shade. And then I'm repeating the exact same process, going in with my packing brush to pack on the grape and intensify that outside V section and going back into the bronzer to blend out and diffuse the corners of the grape and the sockets of the eye. And once that's all done, I'm using my translucent powder to clean up the corner edges of my shadow and make it look nice and sharp without it being like too sharp. Sometimes when you do it with concealer, it looks like it could cut a bitch. And I wanted it to be a little bit more pink in the center of the eye. So now I'm trying the blush that comes in this kit as well. By the way, this is a Tarte kit. I got it with the, I think it's a Party All Night pack. I'll have to link it down below. It's the bomb. For blush, I'm going in with MAC Peaches and I'm not actually doing blush. I'm using it to blend the socket and transition color a little bit higher as I do have quite a bit of space there. So now it's time to do the eyeshadow under the eyes, and we're pretty much doing the exact same thing. We're going in with the bronzer and smoking that under, and then going in with the grape shade and smoking that under also. I'm now picking up the blush color and I'm smudging that on the inner half of the eye, and then to make the actual tear duct, so the very center of the eyes pop, I'm using a highlighter in the exact same palette. Now I'm taking my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Chocolate. This is actually a brow pomade, but I've been dying over using it as a gel eyeliner lately. It just looks really soft and it's just a little bit more subtle than black. And now I'm taking the grape and I'm actually kind of blending it over the top of the eyeliner just to kind of smudge it out and give it a hue of purple. I'm now going in with the most amazing blush. It's a really beautiful rosy tone to bring out the cheeks. And now I'm going in with a double coat of mascara. I like to go in with my Dior Show as the first coat, kind of let that set and dry, and then go in with a Max Factor mascara because I find that the different ones help to separate the lashes better. And now I'm using the highlight in the palette that I used in the inner corners of my eye to highlight under my brow bone. And I'm just softening that with my finger and using the exact same highlight for the highest points of my cheeks. I do like to pack this on because it's super beautiful and throws off a pink undertone. For lips, I'm using Pink Slip, which is a really soft, feminine, yet again, lip liner by Napoleon, and I am actually filling in the entire lip. Keeping with the pretty pink family, I'm using Napoleon Electra as a lipstick and then going over the top with Cafe Au Lait Gloss to give a beautiful glossy sheen. And that brings me to the end of this week's tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe. I love you so much and I will see you next Friday night. Bye!